Here we are at the very end of the Tensura crossover. I feel like a lot of people are kind of ready for this thing to go on ahead and get out of here. The buffs were nice, but you know, we're over it. There are still 2 units that must be buffed before the crossover is all said and done. And those 2 units are none other than New Year's Rimuru and New Year's Malim. Which, by the way, that's the banner. So, what do these 2 characters do? Well, let's talk about New Year's Rimuru, or Samurai Rimuru as he's called in the game. Samurai Rimuru is pretty much a physical ramping damage dealer. He's able to crit, I think, if you have above 80% HP, or it's if he's not afflicted by a status element. It's one of the 2, I don't remember exactly. He's pretty good if you really want to use him. It's just the fact is there's not a lot of content in the game where you can really get him going and want to use him a lot. Like currently we have the mines here, which I'm just going to say I think that's probably the best place to use your New Year's Rimuru. It takes a little bit longer. You're able to stack more, you're actually able to deal a lot of damage with them, and it's going to be great. So yeah, that's like kind of a negative to him. Just there's not enough events that last long enough for him to actually be useful or to make use of his main strengths. And another thing is too, this boy's animations are slow. Like Jesus, I thought that he would have a fast animation, but no, his animation is extremely slow. So if you're trying to nuke with him, take that into account. You can get past all those flaws though that he has. He's a pretty good unit. Now next we have New Year's Malim. Now this one is a big one. New Year's Malim is a pretty strong nuker slash nuke supporter for light units primarily. She has a lot of stuff in her kit to kind of fit the bill for being a nuker. She has Arc Gauge Master level 5, which gives everyone in your team 50 Arc Gauge instantly. She also has another passive, which is Innocence. Innocence gives you 50% attack to the whole team for 60 seconds of a quest. And not to mention too, you guys see it, she's able to give her team a 50% light resist down on her True Art alongside her massive 85,000 multiplier. I myself haven't used my New Year's Malim too much. Reason being, just like New Year's Rimuru, her animation is kind of slow, or more so her startup. I don't really care how long her animation takes. I just want her to inflict her 50% light resist down debuff, because majority of the time whenever I build a light nuke team, that's what I'm prioritizing. I'm prioritizing that debuff, and I really want to be on the boss before my other nukers go off. So yeah, you kind of have to be a little bit wary of that and a little bit careful. So if you do a lot of auto nuking, just know that you may or may not have that 50% light resist down for your nuker whenever you need it, especially if you use her alongside a character like Saitama, because Saitama's True Art is so fast, and if his True Art goes first before hers, he's not even going to get the benefit of the light resist down. Only her and the rest of the team will. Apart from that though, she's a great unit. And now we move on to the verdict. Should you summon or should you not? I'm just gonna keep it a whole $150. It's only 2 units on the banner, so if you want to throw a multi at it, go on ahead, do it, see what you get. If you get one of the characters, then hey, good job. If you don't really care about, you know, either one of these guys as kits, you can easily skip these 2. These 2 are not required by any means and are more so just luxury units that are fun to mess around with and cool to have at certain points in time. I think some people may say that New Year's Malim is somewhat required if you're really into nuking. I would say not really. You can build her as just the main nuker of the team, but if you're not really light nuking, which is what she's mainly going to be prioritized in, then I say you can skip out on her. However, if you're newer to the game, I actually say if you get New Year's Rimuru, that's a huge plus because he's going to be really good as just a damage dealer for you. Either way though, that's kind of how I feel about the unit banner. Now, I do want to mention something real quick because I'm pretty sure people will ask me about this at some point. The top 20 high luck unit summon ticket thing that's going to be happening. What is this? What's happening with it? Is it worth it? Is it not? Here's the thing about this. For one, this thing costs money. It's not free. Now, what exactly does it mean for high luck summon? I myself don't know. I'm assuming that the unit will come at like luck 30 maybe, or luck 80 or luck 100, whatever they want to do, which is extremely enticing, especially if it just comes right out the gate at luck 30 because you're able to get a double crest on these characters, but you don't get to pick who you get. Even though Emperor's in here, Summer Sistina's in here, I wouldn't recommend this high luck unit summon, and whether you just wait for either characters get added to a forever summon or just wait till they come back on another banner and try to summon them there. Unless you really well in like that, then don't do the top 20 high luck unit summon. The pool is too diluted for me and I wouldn't recommend it to anybody. But that's gonna be it for this video, man. Thank you all again for coming out. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure you drop a like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Also, if you enjoyed this video, I highly recommend you check out either one of the videos popping on the screen right now. Great content, guarantee you'll love them. And oh yeah, one more thing, don't forget to drink water.